Hello. Not many people say hello. But we don't mind, do we? No. So good. So, going to a gem show on the weekend. I always bring new, beautiful bits. And I see what sort of stones they got, see where they can fit. You just create a bit of beauty out of like what nature gives you on the side of the road. In the bush, actually anything. It's like even you working in an office, you still create beauty in the way that you interact with people. I love working as a team. One of the most beautiful things was like growing up was finding your personality out with your cousins and family members. One of the main things that I love doing is working with my hands. Working my body, working my hands. Yep, joins up. Oh, thought I went down the wrong one. One I've made, still getting there. There's a lot of light out here, so I can't see who joins. So I can't really greet you or do anything like that. But just know that my heart is there for everyone. A lot of work that goes into one of my pieces, and I don't just sell them. It's more the person has to deserve it. Somebody deserves something of beauty and it shines out for them when they come and spend time with me. Because one of these things is meant to be with them all the time. This is like a nice little walking stick. Walk with it. Down here, it's like it helps an elderly walk. Something that's comfortable, something that's nice. Lean on it. Do all sorts of things. But as I create, I get answers. I think about the world, think about my life. And at times, it's just put my mind into loving the sun. And every time I put myself into the sun and I create, everything melts away. Everything is well. Now I could do this with a tool, but I find using my hands and using my own energy burns more, saves the environment. There's a tool that just can keep on being reused and reused. So list some of the stuff that you guys create. Tell me what you create. I picked this up from, where is it? Sapala. When fear is used as an excuse, question it. When fear is used as a motivator, question it. When we lose all control over our lives, our bodies, and what we put in it, ask the question, are we sheep being drenched for our own benefit, not knowing? And if it is that we're not knowing, why treat us like stupid animals? I know what a pandemic is. I researched what a pandemic is. Sort of people dying, like talk about people dying in their beds, in their homes, after contracting. That's a pandemic. 8 hours later, you're dead. That's a pandemic. And we know enough about the body's immune system now that we don't need to have my land goes up in price. So I get value for dollar because I've already purchased something and own it. Now you have to buy some of my land. So what do you pay with? You pay with the money that I've created. So you pay me money for something that I've already bought. It costs you more money because you've used credit. Credit's the biggest joke of them all. And then they make you accountable for it because you sign online. So this is why I just create. So if you can lead with your light and do what you like, you can show what is really right. Put a couple of gems in here, maybe some really nice big sharp bits of crystal at the top. Look cool. Put a light source in the bottom so it'll be almost like a torch. Hello. I'd like to know. Hello. How many people? Let's see, it's hard to see on this. No, cancel. Okay. Got one person. One person I'm chatting to. Hope you like the words I'm saying. Turn it this way so you can see the other parts that I create. Breathing techniques. Mental techniques. Keeping thyself healthy, drinking clean water that you collect yourself, even if it's rainwater. The stuff we get out of the taps nowadays is horrible. Stuff we get in the bottles, that's horrible. I'm a bit sore. And a 5-hour stick twirling exercise 2 days ago, and then yesterday I went round a mate's place and we all create stars. It's like part of our business thing that we do. Create like little wands and so on, so then when people come and see us playing and doing the music and showing how to be fit and healthy, we can give like a little wand to one of the kids and the kids love them. We've got like a little bit of magic. So you sort of sowing a seed for these kids so they can see a difference in the world. They don't see their parent totally stressed out. They see a different type of life that they can create. Because kids learn so quick. Hello. No questions? Questions? Hello. Always get friends going by. Everybody knows where I live because I've got massive statues out the front. I love carving stone, carving wood, just creating. It's almost like you go back to that part when you were a kid. And like they'll give you paints and paint and you could make something. I think we lose a lot of that as we grow. And we go, we want money. Money's not going to make you happy. I've had money. Money is an evil thing that allows you to divide people. Who's got more, who doesn't have much, who has to do this, who does that. It's like, We all get born and we all die. Simple. There's that fear of death that motivates people to do certain other things rather than looking after the temple they live in. And I'm noticing a big change within society, very, very much since the pandemic. And a lot of people, they're waking. They're waking to this beautiful world that's around them that they're missing out on. They miss out every day because their face is in a computer. Or they're working to do something for someone else, being paid a pittance. And this person who owns that business goes on holidays and has all these cars, and it's like a form of slavery. Where came down to profit sharing and giving back to your workers? Do you know what? It's been a really good year this year, and you've worked really hard, and I appreciate everything that you've done, and you've shown quality in what you've done. Here's something back. I know in the banking industry they do that very regularly. But what about a small business? A small business is trying to make ends meet. Just deciding what I'm going to do. I like those lines. These have to be a bit deeper. It's like anything we do. Like, you wouldn't go into a job and go, oh, well, I can do this and I can do that. Learn how to do it first. And then you improve upon it. Life's like that. But where we fail in life is that we don't make ourselves accountable for what we feel and what we think. And when you truly make yourself accountable for what you feel, think, and do, and what you create, your life becomes a lot easier. The stress levels go away. The world around you is a lot happier. It's like wherever I go, I'm always smiling at people. When people say, how's your day? I go, awesome. Awesome as always. Which it is. Because I'm the person that makes it awesome. That I do. I was down in the city and there was like all these parents in the park. They're not even watching your kids play. They're on their phones. So engrossed in what they're doing. So engrossed in that actual loss of beauty that they're seeing their child learn something. Or could even impact upon that child by being there and playing with them. But no, I just walk them down the park, let them play, and get on my phone. So is it that you've got so little time in your life that you need to take your kid down to the park and then get on the phone and do whatever you do on there? Or is it that you just don't even give a two hoots about your child learning, growing, and enjoying the world that is? I think that's probably the saddest part. So I've got to put some plugs on some appliances that come from somewhere else around the world. And I think I'm going to have to make lunch soon. That'll be nice. I think I've got some nice, really, like, some bread. Homemade bread. Got a veggie stew too, some homemade bread. veggie stew. I don't know why we have to eat new things every night. I make a stew and that lasts me at least, say, 5 days. If somebody comes around, I've got food already prepared for them, they can have that. It's quick, it's simple, and it's vegetarian. It's like unbelievable. Delicious. Hello. So, I want to see what people craft instead of what people whinge. I'm using a rasp, which is like a file, but it's a lot thicker. And when I do this, it's good for the midsection because you're tensing your body as you do it. The way you use a rasp is you slowly rotate it as you go up back and forward. And if it gets clogged, what you do is you wash it with water. What will happen is, as I sand it, these all get all rounded. It'll be like a nice rounded bit. So it's got sharp edges at the moment. And then where the knots are, I'll drill in, maybe put a few crystals into there. They look really good. And then along here where the big crack is, I'll do some twisted copper and I'll embed that with some polyurethane. And then that polyurethane, I'll put in a little bit of glow powder, so it's something that's pretty cool. Not something that's just punched out of a mold that you bought in a shop. Something that's actually pretty cool and unique, because we're all unique. Yeah, all unique. Hello. Who we got here? What's been happening, people? What do you want for lunch, babe? Oh, you still on the phone? Okay. Whoops, someone's still on a conference call. Once I get down to a certain point, I use a Dremel just to clean some stuff up. Hey. Hello, people. Love to all. Energy, knowledge, and truth flow to you. Because only together do we actually change the world. One person, there's down to one person, never happen. And if you said, oh well, someone else will do it, it's not going to happen. Tiring after a while. But it's a good ache. It's a mad ache. It's better than like sitting around in your ass. Now don't get me wrong, I play computer games too, but it doesn't take over my life. No way. My life's too good for that. Don't get me wrong, there was a time in my life where I played lots of computer games. And computer games can be used as an awesome teaching tool if we put the right information in. I like this saying, when When you look at your time, are you wasting it or is it productive? So I love to see as many people as I can during my work day. I invite people around, I'll teach you skills, and then in return you'll probably teach me some skills too. Probably teach me something I don't know. But if you want to know some truths, you should look up this guy named Ross Coulthard. He's like a 7 reporter. Have a look at his career. Don't just look at what he has done recently. Have a look at the guy's career. Have a look what he's done in his career. Because that'll give you some idea whether you can trust a person, right? I know we are not our past. We exist in the now, working towards the future. But this guy's past is a pretty good past. You might find out some truths to that guy. Questions? Oh. Yes, this is Australia. And naughty you. Am I naughty? I don't think I'm naughty. What kind of wood is this? This is she oak. But what happened to the she oak, it got, we had some floods here in Australia and the she oaks got washed down the river. So where we were, that she oak had been washed up and came to rest at the side of the river. So I know it was like pretty tough. So it hadn't been destroyed or broken down and it had been through that river, floated down, was smashed into like bigger logs and stuff. So I thought it was going to be nice and strong, and it is really strong, but it's really light. It's a fun club. Thank you. I'm gonna have a look at some, let's do this. Thank you, peoples. You guys are awesome too. I love everyone. I think everybody's a cool person. Where it's not cool, when you're mean. Unempathetic. But I've got this one, so I'm making this one, but I've been oiling it. So it looks like my hair. Because everything spins, everything moves. We live in a solar system that spins and moves and goes throughout the galaxy. Even the energy coming down the power lines into your home spins. The wind's forever spinning, this is why we get like hurricanes and stuff like that. Water does the same, that spins. Don't you blow over. So I'm putting together a sort of like a place where people can come and stay. You can come and stay, you can spend a weekend with us, you can see how we live, you can learn some information, and then you can go home and you can implement that somewhere else. So you can see it actually works. We give you the information quickly, and then you don't have to understand it all straight away. But you take that home, you can read through it however you want. I just think we learn too slowly nowadays. I reckon they've slowed everything down, especially within the school system. Hello! Hey Jimmy, I mentioned a Jimmy. Who else is this? Hello Richard, hello. Hello everyone that joins. I don't have my blue on today. I normally have like war paint, but yeah. Somebody told me I should get onto TikTok. And like, I'm not much into like that sort of stuff. I like really just going around and being a person. But TikTok's pretty cool. I like TikTok. I was against it for a long period of time because I thought it was like controlled overly, but then I found that other platforms like Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, all heavily regulated. Very much regulated. And if you're not talking the way they want you to talk, then they limit your audience. I find with TikTok, it's awesome. There's so much information out there. You can type in there. I know their search bar isn't as good as like what like a search engine is, but it's still good. Like as long as you're tagging your videos with hashtags and stuff and a description, it's pretty good at finding stuff. What's the craziest thing you've heard? Hello, people joining. Hello, joining. Hello. How's everybody today? We're all here to inspire. What would you say is inspirational? Can somebody answer that one? What's inspirational to someone? Type it in the comments. What's inspirational? Yes, I'm Australian and I'm here in Australia. I'd like to say that when it comes down to I live in Australia, but I'm from Earth. Because we're all from Earth, right? Or if you want to get down to it, if somebody else came down, say in a spaceship or from somewhere else, where are you from? I'd say Solar System, because that's where we are. So I want people to be able to come up here, stay for a weekend, and then use some of the tools we got, learn how to do a bit of sound healing, learn how to know themselves. That's when it really gets down to it. We do special weekends where we call them like ego death. If you want to look that up, ego death, and what's all that about, we'll show you how to destroy the ego, understand when ego is coming into a destructive phase within yourself, and then that way you know when and how to stop this horrible thing from ruining your life in a way. So I have like bunk bed set up out the back there, and then show you how to cook some food, show you how to do gardens and so on. Because you don't have to buy everything, you can make shit. And like, oops, no profanity. Hello, how are you? Hello, hello. Hey peoples. Do you know who's a good person you should follow? Vision. V-I-S-I-O-N. Very good page. And another good one would be, if you want to know about a whole load of things and asking some questions. It's pretty good at like answering your questions. House of Tarot. Oh no, Museum of Tarot. That's it. Museum of Tarot. I think I've got one of his videos in my profile. Very enlightening. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. It's a beautiful day out here. So we had snow up the mountain last night. Now I've been up the mountains for a bit and I've seen snow. It's like, I had a really long day, very busy. I did a lot of exercise. I was showing my friends how to spin the stick. Use beauty in what you do. Reverse it. Go with the flow of the wood. Just really enjoy yourself. Don't defeat yourself before you've even started. I see a lot of that happening. Nobody just picks up a basketball and becomes awesomely good at it. Or somebody picks up a bat and they could be a really good cricket player or something. Everything's about effort. And there's no good and evil in this world, only intent. So if your intent's evil, you're not there to empower others or do things like that. Wake up. It's easier when we have a team of people. So much easier. So much easier than having to do everything by yourself. It's always nicer to have a team around you. Are you getting hungry, sweetheart? What do you want to eat? Do you like it? Still got the twist. Energy gun. Pew, pew, pew. Make everybody happy. Hello, hello, hello. I think people jump in and they jump out. They don't listen or give it time. Maybe if I was doing something like blowing something up, it'll probably be better. I do blow stuff up from time to time. It's mainly when my daughter's here. She loves explosions. I very much love my daughter. She's like as things go and create, like I've created a daughter. She's an amazing human. She's annoying like me at times, but then again, apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right? If anybody's having troubles with their life, or you're trying to make heads or tails of like what you should do in life, spend some time by yourself. Think about what makes you happy. Think about how you could create a better world, how you could create this, create that, rather than just like jumping into something because somebody's told you that's what you should do. Bless you. Bless you again. Are you ready? You are ready? Okay. I'm going to go have lunch. And I don't think you guys or people want to watch me have lunch. So I'll be back after lunch. Love to all. Always create.